Not all doctors, but most doctors want you to stay fat and sick. Even if it's not coming from the doctor themselves, a lot of doctors are influenced by the pharmaceutical industry. Straight out of medical school, they are being taken out to dinners and being bought things and being bribed by the pharmaceutical industry so that they are sold their products. On top of that, doctors are mostly taught about how to treat symptoms, and they're not really taught too much about nutrition and how to prevent them in the first place. Even a lot of doctors will say that certain diseases like Crohn's or ulcerative colitis are not diet related and they can't be cured through their diet. Well, this is so wrong. Some doctors only get a couple of hours of medical training in their entire educational career. And this leads to a lot of problems because you don't need to go into some intense surgery to heal something if you take care of it beforehand through nutrition. And this is a little story to help back my whole theory about doctors not wanting you to get better. There was a obesity conference in San Francisco this past year, and Dr. Dr. John McDougall, excuse me, Dr. John McDougall was supposed to present, and he's the author of The Starch Solution and is just an amazing doctor that teaches the whole foods, high carbohydrate, plant-based way, with obviously a emphasis on starches. Anyway, he was set to be there, and he had this presentation that showed how all of these other doctors that are teaching a high-fat kind of a diet are fat themselves, and all of the doctors who are teaching this low-fat plant-based diet are all very lean and slim. And they kicked him out of the conference. And I'm not sure if it was because this video was, I don't know, controversial, would you say? It wasn't rude, it was just kind of pointing out, you know, these facts, because if you're buying a book from somebody to try to lose weight, to learn a little bit about health, you want the person to be thin themselves and know, like, live the message that they're preaching and show that it works, be the example that it works. Anyway, they kicked him out of the conference, but some of the other classes that they had in this conference can kind of show what their motivation really was to why they kicked him out. There was a class on surgery. There was a class, it was for both doctors and people who were obese. There was a class on getting surgeries. There was a class on insurance for patients. There was a class for doctors that was about how to retain your clients. I'm pretty sure those were the exact words they used, but not how to heal your clients, not how to help them move on so that they don't need a doctor anymore, but how to retain your clients so that they are repeat customers and that they keep coming back. Maybe they see a little bit of results but not enough, and they need to keep coming back for more. They need to stay hooked on these medications because medications are kind of just the band-aid for this wound that it just keeps bleeding, and you need to fix the wound. You need to heal it from within. So throughout their entire thing, there was only a few nutrition courses. There was 3 doctors that spoke about nutrition. John McDougall was supposed to be the 3rd doctor, so there ended up only being 2, and each of them were talking about a different diet. But that was it. Throughout the entire course, there was so much in this obesity conference, and there was only like a small, minute amount of it had to do with nutrition and diet and lifestyle, which is quite a shame, really, because I think that's the disconnect and why our country today has so much of a problem with obesity, is because a lot of it we try to just make a quick fix, and we don't try to fix the problem from the beginning with what we're eating and how we're living our lifestyle. Oh, maybe this diet will work, maybe that diet will work. We need to make a change for good and have it be like a real, true lifestyle. We need to get off the pharmaceutical companies' little yo-yo that they've got us on, getting sick and going to them for help, getting it just enough help that we feel good while we're on the medication, but not enough so that we can stop taking it eventually. Preventative health care comes from within. Preventative health care is through diet, lifestyle, exercise, relationships. Food for thought. Thanks for watching. See you guys later. Bye.